Roxbury Crossing. Doors here for bus connections.
Sorry for begging. This was not eat. Man, can you help? Sir, could you help?
Next stop,
Man, can you help?
Stony Brook.
Sir, could you help?
Doors will open
Sir,
on
could
the
you
left.
help? Let me see one in your bag. Sorry for begging. And I know that 1 to 90% straight. Right? Can't not one thing is only with that. Right?
So it's right around 10:30 p.m. on Tuesday, September 24th. I've been out all day since this morning, and it is now 12 hours out from my departure from my building. And often when I return to this train station, which is 2 blocks away from the building, I start getting blasted by the same directed energy device I've been discussing in many of my videos tonight over the last few years. Someone in the building where I reside, one of the hate-stalking BLM activists, and obviously it's BLM, is using a directed energy device based on surveillance footage and GPS location services based on what they know that I'm doing or where I am. So as soon as I return to the platform here at Green Street, that's when I start getting blasted by the directed energy device that Irizarry Greenville's paid psychopath, cyber criminal, and BLM professional hate stalker has been using on me for years and has admitted to using on me in writing on social media. This started happening in 2018. At the time, I thought it was my router. Wow, look at all this traffic all of a sudden. All lined up like a parade of traffic trolls. So, as soon as I get to the station, I suddenly start getting blasted by the same directed energy device that Irizarry, the psycho scum, hate stalking BLM asswipe. Did I say BLM asswipe? I meant BLM asswipe has been using on me for at least 5 years. When it first started happening in 2018, I thought my router was going haywire and was just zapping people right and left. So I got rid of my Wi-Fi router. Because it was literally just hitting me through the wall, right? So I put my router in the bathroom, and it was still affecting me, feeling like I was being electrocuted, so I got rid of it. Then I thought maybe my cell phone has an EMF problem that is, affecting my entire body. No, then I realized somebody is using some kind of EMF emitting device. It has to be EMFs because EMFs go through walls, right? So what types of device emit EMFs? Well, a microwave oven emits EMFs. Microwaves are EMFs. So do radios. Radios are EMFs. So do routers. Routers emit Wi-Fi, which is EMF. They're all different wavelengths. And they all go through walls. It had to be something that goes through walls because I don't have any electronics in my unit other than my tablets or my cell phones. And I really didn't think that my tablets or my cell phones could be emitting electromagnetic output at such a level that it was physically causing tremendous pain and felt like I was being tasered. Sometimes going on for hours at a time, and then it would stop. Like you're literally lying there feeling like you're in a full body nutcracker that is squeezing the juice out of you. You feel like you're being twisted and squeezed. It's extremely painful and it's really debilitating. And anybody who uses a device like that, especially at close range, because Irizarry's always in the bathroom behind my kitchen sink, which is where she officially resided for 10 years. And she never left that bathroom, which is maybe why they moved her out of that unit. But she continues to be housed in the 5 Union Avenue building here in JP. Well, she was using it at such close range that it was literally causing severe medical problems afterwards. And she continues to use that device, even at a distance. Directed energy devices have a range of approximately 2.5 kilometers, which is 1.75 miles. So she can use it on me while I'm at the train station, but she's sitting in that building. And because the Greenville group keeps referring to her as their surveillance expert, and I assume she's using some type of Apple AirTag GPS tracking technology to know where I go, or maybe she's just using the cell phone GPS. Then she knows where I am and when I'm coming back to the building. That's when she gets all jiggy and agitated and worked up with her hate-stalking, EMF-emitting energy weapon. And that's when I start getting hit. So that just happened at the train station, and it often happens as I'm like reaching the building as well, even when I'm outside of it. Yeah, so what was I saying about the Greenville group renting to large numbers of mentally disturbed, behaviorally challenged sex offenders who are almost all males and have serious issues with women? And I don't even know why they rent to such large numbers of exclusively male offenders, career thugs, criminals with rap sheets a mile long, all of whom don't have a problem stalking and assaulting women. And I seem to be proof of that because I've been physically assaulted while trying to return to this building, after a long day at work on at least half a dozen occasions over the last few years. I've been physically assaulted by the male tenants who like to just perv and creep around the building complex at night, hanging out in the doorways or loitering in the parking lot. Then a female walks by and they get all agitated and worked up and psychotic, start shouting things, throwing bottles, making rude comments, etc. Because they're low-life scum, as I keep saying. And they all claim to be BLM activists. Activists meaning perving, creeping, rejected, psycho scum, bottom-feeding asswipes. Yes, that would be activists for BLM anyway. BLM is not a legitimate organization. They're certainly not a charity, and they do nothing to help Black people. They've embezzled millions of dollars on strippers, hookers, and peep show workers. Just watch Candace Owens' documentary on BLM. She's a strong Black female who hates BLM, and I'm totally with her on that. BLM are mostly just perving, creeping, psycho scum, rejected, involuntarily celibate males who can't get a girlfriend even if they tried. And they don't try, they just hate stalk. Why are there suddenly all these vehicles just slowly driving by, turning around, turning around, coming back? Yeah. What was I saying? They turn around, they come back. It's just weird. And then he's going to take a right onto Union Ave. No, okay, cool.
Cansancio y
Safety in numbers. While I do not feel comfortable approaching the building by myself late at night, I feel perfectly comfortable when I'm walking as part of a group, even if the group are people I don't know. If they're a few feet in front of me or behind me, I figure I'll probably be okay. Oh, the lights are on in the doorways. It's a miracle. Truly a miracle, although the lights are not on in the back of the building. Amazing. The Greenville group finally figured out where the light switch is to their doorways. So the doorways can be not completely dark at night. That's awesome. Now I can find the doorknob without almost falling down the stairs and standing here for 10 minutes. Wow. Impressive. So impressive. So impressive. Did I say impressive?